Hey, it's Liz with Wiser Health and Fitness. Find your level, be challenged. Let's go. Hi, everybody. It's Liz with Wiser Health and Fitness. Thank you for coming here to this short and effective interval training class. We are doing back-to-back 20-second intervals throughout, including some breaks in there. And you should have some water nearby so you could take some quick sips. The only other things you'll need is maybe a chair for balance, a mat if you'd like to go down to your mat for burpees, and a medium-sized weight. I'm just going to use my 5 pounds here because we'll be doing back-to-back with upper body intervals as well. All right, we're going to get started. Okay, our first interval here is a lateral move, just a step touch. If I did put some music here in this video, then don't worry about the beat. It's just background music for you. Try to keep those toes and knees facing forward. We're going to settle in the bottom half and get those shoulders to roll back. So try to leave those arms down long, like you're holding some heavy weights at the bottom. And get those shoulders to do the rolling. Reverse it in the other direction. Some nice deep breaths. Good. Next, we're going to go back to that lower half and do a little boxer shuffle. So boxer shuffle is just a little bit more lateral than a regular jog, but you can do a regular jog, even some high knees if you'd like to. At this point, if you're already warmed up and ready to go. Nice and easy, nice and light on those toes. And again, some deep breaths. All right, squeezing those glutes gently. We're gonna row back and then push back. So I'm keeping my palms facing back. Elbows and then push. And for these 20 seconds, really, you're working as quickly as you can in good form. Put those feet together, and we're gonna squeeze up into a calf raise. So look at your feet and see if they are rolling out. And if they are, just concentrate on lifting with the inside of the foot. The big toe is your leader here. Good, opening a little wider. We're just going to go overhead and tap your toes and reach from side to side. Nice. Halfway here, we're going to switch and push across the chest. Try to bring those legs in a little bit with a twist or a rotation to the inside. And then our last interval before our first break is a squat. So if you can work everything behind those knees and give me some jump squats to end, straight up, toe ball heel or toe ball hip as I say. And last one, nice, 20 seconds off, take a quick sip. So it's best to just take some quick little sips and rather than some big gulps. Here to stay hydrated. Next, we are working jumping jacks. So you can modify anything you'd like, or go full out like this. I will show some modifications here like this, or even just using the legs. But if not, get those arms out. Jack it up and down. All right, doing an anterior tilt here. Hips are behind, hips are spine up, and then flat. Like cat and cow in yoga. Up. Concentrate on that spine, don't worry about your head. It will do what it needs to do. Come on up. And we're going from side to side for 2 lunges. Now you could also grab a weight, hold a weight here. My toes are pointing out in the direction I'm going, but I'm trying to keep my hips forward as well as my shoulder complex and going straight down and up here. Good, settle in those feet, squeeze the glutes gently and rotate from side to side. Spinal rotations, let the head come with you. Try to keep the hips pretty steady and towards the front. Relax the shoulders down. Working on twisting that spine. So good for it. All right. And then we're going to take the front foot and the back foot and just do a little pendulum swing here. So you can take this as fast as you like this, and switch it to the other side. Forward and back, forward and back. Next, we have some side lunges. We're gonna start center, go off to the side, and then the other side. So I have a big thank you on my wall behind me, and that is because it's the holiday season coming up here. And I'm giving thanks to all my wonderful customers online at Wiser Health and Fitness who've been with me through the pandemic. You guys are great. Big fat thank you, right? Down and up. We're doing squat pops here. So I want you to think about getting those hips back behind the knees. You can also just walk these out if you need to. If you're a no impact person, right? Just go through the action. Make it as big as you can. We have a break after this. All right, 20 seconds of a break. Again, another quick step. And a nice little thing. All right, we're grabbing weights here. We're going into bicep curls. We're gonna do some hammer curls. Heads of the weights facing forward. I like to put my thumbs out here. Up and down. Oh, that's 20 seconds go by really quickly, don't they? So up and down. As your hands come up, you squeeze your elbows down and in just a little bit. Keep that contraction in the back. Make sure you bring the weights all the way down. Anterior tilt here. Nice flat back. You can touch here in the center if you like, and row right up. So here we're thinking about skimming the ribs with a bent row or a bent over row. So this is what I'm talking about, just keeping that same size weight for the whole time. Come on up. We're gonna do a pectoral press. So especially for the ladies, your pectorals are right there in your chest. So you gotta squeeze right at the chest level. Try to bring those forearms and elbows in evenly. Exhale on the way in. Then we're gonna go back to that anterior tilt. All right, and reverse squat. So the anterior tilt is at the top of the pelvic bone, is tipping forward. Sometimes I say it's just easiest to say, stick your bum out. Right, that's that feeling that you have here, making a nice flat back. We have a break after this. Okay, 20 seconds off. We're continuing with upper bodies. We'll keep those weights right there. We'll be doing a front raise next. Again, another quick step on it. Front raise. You're going to pretend that you have a barbell right here in front of your thighs. I like to keep my thumbs out there. Keep my wrists nice and straight. Squeeze those glutes. Try not to move anything else. Right? So what I mean by that is no waving and swaying in the body. And no need to go any higher than the shoulders, right to the front. So after this, we're going to be doing a latissimus dorsi pull down. So you're going to bring those weights up and pretend that you're pulling a bar down right beside your ears and then down behind your head just a little bit. So we're just working at a little bit of an angle, full range of motion from top to bottom. Pull that bar behind you. Good. Pull. Come on down. We're going to do a reverse curl. So palms are facing down at the floor, and it's just like a bicep curl, but our palms are facing down rather than up. Coming all the way up as far as you can, and all the way down. Again, like you have a bar, and you're pulling that bar down, pushing that bar down, and then we'll come back up. Next, shoulder presses. This is our last one in this set. Okay, so we can press like this with the weights out horizontally, or you can bring them to the front. So sometimes if you have a shoulder injury, this might feel a little bit more safe. This is a little bit wider and more aggressive. Pressing straight up, we get a break after this. All right, and 20 seconds off. Again, take a sip if you need it. We're gonna be going into tricep kickbacks. And this will be the last section of upper body. Right, and then we're gonna go into some agility to end in our 15 minutes. It's already almost done. Anterior tilt to start, nice flat back. Elbows are up tall. You're gonna keep those elbows squeezing in, and all you're doing is working from the elbow to the wrist. So I see a lot of people bring it down here. Don't wanna release into the shoulders. This is a one joint movement. Tricep kickback. A few more. And then we're gonna be standing up and doing a lateral raise. So stand straight up and right out to the side. Right out to the side. Again, your shoulders are staying there. As your arms float up, I like to think of it as floating and resisting. Breathe, right? Doing that center deltoid here, no higher than the shoulders. Breathe. Zadoman curl is next. The Zadoman curl, we're gonna do a straight bicep curl, then rotate in and bring it on down. So we get 2 in 1 here, bicep curl and a reverse curl again. Head is up as tall as it can be. Shoulders are pulled back just a little bit, squeezing those glutes. And the last one we have is a standing row. So going 90 degrees or a little bit less, pulling to the back, pulling straight back. So if you'd like to put more of an angle on it, bring it to the front like a cable pull and straight back. So with all of these, working as quickly as you can in good form in 20 seconds is a good idea. We have a break right now, 20 seconds of work, of no work actually, active recovery, right? No work. We're gonna be doing toe taps next. And those are a little bit of agility work. We're gonna be going into a little bit more movement here like we did in the beginning. So the toes are coming right here in the front, and all you're gonna do is tap them right and left, right and left. You can do whatever you want. Even if you had a little box, you could tap up onto the box or onto something that you have on your floor that's low or a little bit higher. Next, we have a shuffle. So we're gonna get off to one side and go across your floor. Lateral shuffle. You can also just step it like this. So totally up to you. You can use no hands. You can use hands wherever you want. You can get a little bit of height, but try to keep those toes and the knees facing forward. Okay, next we have bob and a weave, and then bam, bam, right? You can go any way you want. Bob and a weave, up, up, up. Okay, down, up, and then 2 jabs. Down, up, up, down, up, jab, jab, down, up. Last thing here before our break, broad jumps. So you're gonna come forward and then walk it back or run it back. So what if you can't jump like that with impact? You're gonna just do 1 foot and then come back, right? And do the other one, as big as you can. See if you can keep yourself square. Nice. All right, take a break, 20 seconds. We have 2 more little sections. You guys are done. Hopefully you're a little out of breath, but I am feeling good, really good. Okay, some deep breaths will get us there. We're gonna do some fire feet next. I gotta pull up the pants a little bit. Here we go. Now we're gonna go down onto the toes and go as fast as you can. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I can't even say it, it's so fast. Yeah, this is gonna get you a little bit exhausted in your quads here. Now, I don't want you to be mad at me, but burpees are gonna be next. So I'm gonna do my burpees on the floor. Going down, going all the way or not, you guys decide, and then jumping up. I will give you an example in the chair. If you need to set your shoulders over your wrists and just do them right there, that's good too. Let me see if I can get one more on the mat. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna attempt that. All right, we have a squat and 2 kicks. Squat down, kick, kick. Squat down, kick, kick. Squat, kick, kick. So I am trying to keep the pattern in my head. Did I use my left? No, I'm gonna use my right. One more thing here, skips. We get a little break after this. I'm gonna get on my mat. Just for a little extra give underneath me. Opposite arm to knee, up and front. Great plyometric move. It is a step and a hop. Nice. Take a quick step. Last section coming up. Try to give it a little extra push as you can. We are just about done. Next, we're going to do a switch foot or cycle jump. So you want to keep the weight in the center, whether you're stepping through or jumping. Here we go. So you can kind of take a moment, add a little bounce, or make it quick. And switch left, right. So take a pattern in there. And maybe you do too slow or quick. All right. Next, we are going across the floor with crossovers. Front, back. Like that. And then switch it over. Try to keep your hips square to the front. Let the legs do the work. And let the arms just kind of do what they want to do. 2 hip extensions. Hold to the back, using the glutes, 2 jacks. Lift up from the back, lift up, 2 jacks. Try to keep that leg really straight if you can. Use that glute. Lateral jumps, lateral jumps. You guys, 1 more interval left, and you're done. What a great little push we have here for 15 minutes. And the next one doesn't even have a jump to it. No impact. Open up wide, external rotation on the hips. And down we go. Good. Breathe. All right. We're gonna hold it down. Hold it down. Bring your shoulders in one at a time. Catch your breath. Take one hand across the body. Bring the other hand up. And let's lunge over to that side. If you stretch, if you don't like your arm up, just place it, wrap it on your back. Bring it to the center. We're gonna do the same thing. Cross over, lunge, rotate. If you don't want to push your arm up, just wrap it to the back. Catch your breath. Walk your feet in. Walk your feet in. Take one leg across the other one. Bring it up here, and then lean towards the same direction as that front cross. And then the other way, cross over, down, walk it and lean. We're gonna bring those hips back. I'm gonna show you with my chair real quickly. Just pushing back, you can kind of hang out here for a second, getting into my heels. Swinging hips left to right. Breathing. Taking one leg, bringing it forward, and sending the hips straight back. I'm going to turn to you and show you that I want you in between those 2 walls where your hips are not off to the side. Straight back, dorsiflexion with that toe down there. Shoulders are square as well. Come on up. Other foot, put it in front. Hips go straight back. Now my knees are adjacent. Breathe. One last stretch for you, taking that outside leg first and just bring it up behind. I'm going to give you a modification for this. So you can either hold it up in the back. Some people have trouble with that. Just put it here so it's at a lower level. And then just scoop the buttocks underneath just a little bit. And arch a little bit on top to get more of a stretch here. Other side, same thing, quadricep stretch. So I like to reach down here and then just stand up with it all. Take a breath. And then one last thing, I always like to end class with a balance or a centered move. So we're going to inhale, come up on both toes. Bring it down, heart center. Bring the arms out again, bring one leg up. Breathe, squeezing the standing glute here. I'll hold this leg up, I'll turn it an angle. I just have it up in front, like that. Bring them down, inhale and exhale up. I always feel like Karate Kid, right? Here, and then down. 2 feet, inhale, bring it down in heart center again. Thank yourself for being here. And I do thank you as well. Have a great holiday season, everybody. This is called 15 by 1, but I do teach 15 by 3 on my calendar at Wiser Health and Fitness. It's a 45-minute class. Come and visit me. Thanks. Bye.